Hi, I'm Rebecca and this is my reality, and today I have a massive Disneyland haul. Alright, before we begin, would you mind subscribing and hitting the like button if this is the kind of content you like to see? Okay, so I went to Disneyland, obviously, and I shopped. I shopped hard, okay? I visited a friend in Cali for a couple of days, and the first day we were just like hanging out. We did some thrift shopping, which I did get a couple of things from there. They're not Disney, but I got these pink trousers and these were $6.49. Oh, also, I'm gonna try to make sure I put prices for everything because I kept the receipts this time. I kept tags on everything and I have the receipts. So I'll either say the price as I'm showing it or I'll put it up on the screen if the price isn't on it, because some of the tags I know I've taken off. But I went to Savers for the first time and holy smokes, that place was huge and it had a lot of good stuff. Not as much Disney stuff as I was hoping. I landed in Los Angeles, and so as we were driving to Anaheim, we were like stopping at places and I was hoping the closer we got, the more Disney stuff we'd find, but no such luck. But I did get these pink trousers that I'm so excited about, and then I got these two pair of, they're like sweat shorts. They're really thick, they feel like really good material. They were $8.49 and like there was a black pair, and then I went ahead and bought the tan pair. So that was my thrift haul. Now for the Disney haul. What should I even start with? I'm just gonna reach in and grab something. Okay, what is this? Oh, pins! I'm actually gonna hold on to the pins for a Pin Me Up Wednesday, but I know I have these and there's at least like 2 more in this bag somewhere. So subscribe if you want to see my pin haul. Oh, I I bought a hand sanitizer little holder thing. I used to have one and I always keep it on my dog's leashes for when I'm walking them for like obvious reasons, and it broke. So I needed another one and I decided to get this really cute pink one. It has a castle on it and it has one of the fairy godmothers on it. Here we go. I don't know the godmothers well enough to know them by name, but on the front it's a castle and on the back it says the happiest place on earth. It's just so, it's so pretty, it's so cute. And then they were selling the hand sanitizers. The hand sanitizers were $1.99, and I will find the price and put it right here on this, but I feel like this is just a really cute and very practical thing. I will end up using this every day. I'm going to put it on their leashes and that way I can clean my hands after I clean up after them. This you've actually already seen. Both of these you've actually already seen. Well, you've seen it if you watched the vlog. I was thinking about buying this the entire time, like going to Disneyland. I had known this was here and I was thinking about getting it. And I was like, oh, I don't know. But then I ended up like, for the second half of the day, I didn't bring a sweater because I don't know, I just didn't, I had one, I just didn't want to carry it and I didn't want to bother with the locker. So I got, oh my gosh, and I have, oh my gosh, I have makeup on it. I'm so annoyed. I can get that out though, but it has the Disneyland D on it. And then the back, oh my gosh, the back is so cute. It says Disneyland Resort and it has the castle, and then it has like little twinkly things, or like what it's supposed to appear like. And then it says 70. I just now noticed. Did mine get ruined? Look at my D. I have no idea. Dang it, I have no idea how that happened. I'm just now noticing that. Because I haven't washed this yet, actually. I literally just got back. Oh, that makes me so sad. If I can't wash it out, I might buy another one. I am going back this year, and the 70th merch will be there like for the entire year. But I then also bought these sweatpants because like once it got dark, it got cold. Like we were there to see Fantasmic, and as I was like sitting and watching, I was cold and had these like laid out across me. I bought these before seeing Fantasmic, because even before we saw it, I was like, I am so cold, I need pants, because I was wearing like a sport-esque type dress. And then as soon as Fantasmic was over, I put these on. I didn't wear them during Fantasmic because we were sitting on the floor, and these are like a cream white. Also, these do not go with that. They just match really well. This has like an embossed Mickey on it. And it came with a matching crew neck, but I bought these because it matched so well. Like it almost looks like they were made for each other. I can't remember if this came with sweatpants or not, but I found these and called it good. I knew I wanted this before I even went there, and I was like, it's online but not in the right size. I needed the biggest possible size because it only is sold in kid sizes for some reason, but it's the zip up Spirit jersey. It has the Disneyland D on it, and then on the back it says Disneyland, just like the classic Spirit jerseys, but it's a zip up and it's pink. And why is this only sold in children's sizes? Like, I'm glad I was able to find one that fits me. It obviously doesn't fit oversized. It fits like it fits. But I was so glad I was able to get this because online the biggest size isn't available, but it was available there. So excited for that. There was one thing that I really wanted. I wanted the pink Crocs with the Mickey heads. Online, my size isn't for sale, and then they were nowhere in the park. They weren't downtown Disney, they weren't in the park. So that was one thing that I wanted to get, and it wasn't there. I also really wanted the pink ears, the pink leather ears with the like chiffon bow. I think that's what it's made out of. But I wanted those too, and I couldn't find them anywhere. It was totally sold out. So hopefully it'll either restock online or it'll be there when I go later this year. The other thing that I knew I was gonna buy, like going into the park, was this. I knew I wanted this. I actually already bought it before from a like reseller, but it was in terrible condition. So I just went ahead and bought it new, and it is the Pirates of the Caribbean Loungefly, and obviously it's perfect. And I love buying Loungeflies from the park because I love when the plaque says Disney Park. It just, for me, it's just like a little bit of extra magic that I love. And this is just so cute. It has a pocket, which I think you probably could use. It's pretty deep, so I probably honestly won't ever use it, but the side pockets work. And then let's look at the inside. I never did look at the inside. I think it's just plain though. It's got pirate skulls and keys. Yay! I'm so happy to add this. This was $80. I bought this because I have these and they just go so well together. I mean, these are by Loungefly also, and I want to do a Pirates Bound the next time I go, so I needed this to go with it. Plus, I just love Pirates of the Caribbean. I love that ride. Although, oh my gosh, I'm a little bit scared to ride that ride now because at Pride Night the year before, it was the last ride we rode, which actually it had to be the last ride we rode because we got stuck on it. It was stuck. We were like they kept trying to restart it and like get it going, but it ultimately never worked. Eventually they just shut the ride down, turned on all the lights, and then we had to like climb out. Thankfully, our boat was at a spot. Actually, my boat stopped right here. It stopped right here. And so we were able to like climb out onto this like little walkway. There were some people that were stuck like with water all around them. I have no idea how they got those people out, but so that was last year. And then I got stuck again this year. It was the very first ride we rode. We like got there at rope drop, and that's what we rode first. And we got stuck on there like for a good, I want to say 10 to 15 minutes. I was like, oh my gosh, please, no, not again. I don't want to be on here for like an hour and a half, because that's what happened the other time. Low-key traumatized. Oh my gosh. And I just have random stuff right here. Oh my goodness. Clean up after yourself, Rebecca. Okay. Next thing. What's in here? Oh, ears. So I bought the 70th ears. They're so pretty. They have the Disneyland D. It says D70. It has the castle and this really pretty bow on the side. It says Disneyland 70 on it, which I don't know. These are just so pretty, and like I don't know. These were the ones that were calling to me. There were some other Disneyland 70 ears, but the bow is like super big and thin. And I just liked the neutral color of this. The other ones are really pretty and I love the color scheme. I just tend to wear more muted colors, so I picked these up. What the heck? Oh no, I know what happened. Oh no. So I actually bought these for my sister. They're the Tigger ears and there's some schmutz on it. And I remember what happened. Oh no, it's like this like dessert that we took to go and I think it got on the ears. Oh, dang it. I'm such a putz because I put the dessert in its own bag and then we had the dessert, threw away the dessert, and then I put these in that bag thinking that bag would help keep these protected, but I should have threw the bag away. Oh no, you can see it right here. They'll come clean, but I just feel bad that I got them dirty. Dang it. Well, these are for my sister and they are the Tigger ears. And then before we even went to Disneyland, so the day before we went to Disneyland, we went to a local Mio store, Mio or Mizo. And they had a ton of stuff, but it was all the stuff that I see at my store locally here. But my friend, she's really into perfumes, and so we stopped and smelled them. And I'm not normally like a sucker for perfumes, but this one smelled so good. It's called Lucky 7. And my friend was saying that she thinks that they smell like knockoff higher end ones. I don't know much about perfumes. I just know that I really liked the smell of this one. Oh my gosh, it just smells soft and girly and a little bit rosy. And just like sweet but subtle. Oh my gosh. So I bought this for me. This was $30. I bought this for my sister. Look how cute it is. It has Ariel on it and it does smell really good too. I can't remember what the smell is, but it does smell good. It's not just pretty. There was also an Aurora one. The smell was okay, but I ultimately didn't buy it. It was in her blue dress and I was like, I would only be buying it because of the packaging, and so I just didn't buy it because I didn't love the smell as much. Plus she wasn't in her pink dress. So this one was $17.99. Let's see, it says Disney Princess Fantasy Flowers, so it has a floral scent to it. Does it have anything else about it? Oh, grapefruit, bitter orange, red apple. Those are the top notes. The middle, magnolia, jasmine, lily of the valley, peach. The base is white amber, musk, cedarwood, and vanilla. That sounds like it smells really good. I don't remember how it smells, but I remember I liked it, but I bought it for my sister because she loves Ariel. Oh my gosh, and then these next items. I got so excited. I was telling my friend about them and she's like, you're speaking a different language. I don't know what you're saying anymore. We rode Rise of the Resistance and I was like, can we just walk through? But too, I really like this land. I just kind of want to experience it, especially because I was only going to be there for one day. And as we were approaching, I saw this zipper. Oh my gosh, I was so excited when I saw it. I was like, oh my gosh, they still have the Star Wars zipper. And honestly, when I walked past it, I wasn't gonna buy it. I was just like, oh, that's so cool that they're still here. And then ultimately, obviously I did buy it, but at first I was like, oh, I don't need it. But the zipper portion of it comes out right here. And it wasn't until I got home and started showing my husband, I was like, there's an on-off switch. What? So you turn it on and are his lights? Yeah, his eyes light up. I don't know if you can tell. Let me see. Here's off. Yeah. Here's off. That is so cool. And then there's a button right here. Oh my gosh. I was so excited when I saw that there was an on and off switch because I didn't know. But his head comes off and then here's the body of him. Obviously, I will never be drinking out of him. I will put him on display at some point. And then these do come off. What made me so excited about seeing it initially, it was like, I wonder if the Tauntaun is still available, and it was. Oh my gosh, I was so stoked when I saw this. This right here is what I had wanted from Star Wars Night. And I said this in the vlog, but I didn't explain it. I had reached out to a couple of personal shoppers about picking one up for me, and they were willing to do it, but I think they were like, I remember one was like 50 something and one was told me 65. And I get it, they have to put on their fees and their like pickup fees, and then I would also then have to pay for shipping, so it ultimately would come like over $70 probably. And I was like, you know what? As much as I want it, I don't want to pay that much for it. So I declined, but thankfully it was still there. Anyways, he was, I want to say $35. Yeah, I think he was $35. And his legs move, his head moves, his tail is this like rubbery kind of feeling, and it moves as well. Like you can like, I don't know, pose it, I guess. His fingers are like made out of plastic too. They're like soft. And he also has an on-off button, which I did not know until I got home. But it's down here. And where's his little button? Oh, it's on his chest. That goes for so long. That was me just pushing it once. Oh my gosh, but I was so happy when I saw him. So I bought him immediately. I saw him and I ran to the cart and was like, one please. And then because I bought him, as I was leaving, I was like, I should get him too. So that's the reason why I ultimately bought him, is because I bought him. So, oh my gosh, so excited. Oh, so excited. And then what trip isn't complete without a Pandora purchase? Here's my other pens. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, and then I also got this. I forgot. Oh, I've been needing a new key ring. The one I have is actually from Club 33, and the big charm portion keeps coming off. Oh my gosh. So anyways, I bought this, which is also a 70th celebration. I love the artwork and the color story for the 70th that they chose. These like really soft, pretty pastel pinks and purples. And it's just so pretty. And it has some of the most like iconic things, I guess, because they're not all rides. Because it's, what is it called? Cafe Circle, something like that. The restaurant, and then the fun wheel, and then the 2 rides, and then the castle. Oh my gosh. And then it has this little tag on it that says Disney 70, and then it's just the ring with a little clasp, and it doesn't say anything fun like on the side or anything. But I got this too, which reminds me, I actually got the water bottle also, but I've been using it. Hold on. I also got the water bottle, and this was something I knew I was going to buy before even getting to Disneyland, because I don't actually have any water bottles where it has a lid that you can like then put it in a bag. Like this lid will make it secure no matter what. I mostly drink from like Stanley's, and you can't put those in a bag and go. And I don't have like a nice travel one, because the Stanley's got the handle. They're kind of cumbersome. This is nice and easy, fits in a Loungefly. It has the beautiful image of the castle and the Matterhorn in the background. And I just love the print on this. It's actually textured as well. I'm a little bit worried about it like maybe eventually chipping or something, so I'm gonna have to be really careful with washing. And then it comes with this Disneyland D carabiner, which I think is so cute. I probably won't ever use it. It's gonna stay on here forever, but oh my gosh, so cute. I was looking everywhere for this, and honestly, this was the last one in the like, what is that store called? It's like the Disneyland store or the D store. It's the relatively new one where it has like a lot of the real cutesier things. This was $34.99, but I absolutely love it. This was literally the last one that was on display, and I was kind of like, can I take it? Because it was on the table, but I was like, you know what? It's not in the window. I grabbed it. It was on the table. I took it. Now back to the Pandora. So I always like getting at least one charm for my visit to like signify that visit. I love having a bracelet that's just full of memories. One of my bracelets, that's solely what it is charms that I bought in correlation with some sort of trip. So this trip was no different. And this time I actually bought two because apparently Disneyland is the only place you can buy Star Wars from. Supposedly, allegedly, I don't know. That's my local Pandora. That's what they told me. I was like, because the last time I went, I was like, oh, do you have any Star Wars? And they were like, oh, you can only buy that at Disneyland. So I bought one for my trip, and then I also bought one for Star Wars. So I bought the AT-AT, which is the little dangly one. And I think you can get him online as well, but I went and bought it in store. And then I got the Disneyland D when it has the same colors. That is the theme. And then the really cute thing, what honestly really sold me on it, is on the back of the D is the castle. And I just thought that was so pretty, honestly. And I love the Disneyland D. I think it's so feminine and pretty. Like, I like that it's cursive. That's so cute. And then this little AT-AT, the legs move on the AT-AT. And I think the head does, yeah, and the head does too. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to put this on my charm bracelet. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. So these are the two that I bought. I had asked if they still had the Black Panther because I was at Disneyland for Juneteenth. That was the reason why I was going, was to celebrate Juneteenth. And so I really wanted to get the Black Panther charm, but they said that it's being discontinued and you can only buy it from resellers, which I did do. So that will be in a different haul because I ordered it when I got home and it isn't here yet. But unfortunately, I'm kind of worried it's not like a real charm. They had a decent amount of pictures, but I couldn't see anywhere on there that it said, I think it's supposed to say like S. Is that what it's supposed to say? Let me look on these real quick. Oh my gosh, I'm just now realizing on the top of the D, it says the happiest place on earth. Oh my gosh. So cute. I love it even more now. But anyways, on the real Pandora ones, it's supposed to say, oh, here it is. Disney Pandora, at Disney. And then there's supposed to be these like numbers, and here it is. It's supposed to say like S825ALE, and that's supposed to signify that it's actually sterling silver. So I don't know if the pictures of the ones that I bought just weren't good enough for me to see it, or if it just wasn't there. But either way, I do have the Black Panther charm coming. Whether it's real or not, I won't know until I see it in person. Oh, there's one more thing in here, and it's the fuel rod, which, oh my gosh, I have one of these. I already have one, and I was like, I know I packed it. I know I packed it. I didn't pack it, actually. I had it charging in my kitchen. Oh my gosh, I do remember grabbing it and being like, oh, it's not charged. I plugged it in the morning I was supposed to leave, because that's when I remembered to pack it, was the morning I was like headed to the airport. And I was like, oh, I got a little time, I'll plug it in while I'm getting ready and then I'll grab it on my way out. I forgot it. So I went ahead and bought another one because these are so useful, and they're really great to use in the park. One, because they're small and handy, and then two, you can actually take the dead battery and then drop it off at one of the spots and then get a new one for free. You're just like changing out your dead one for a charged one. And so these are like a must have at Disney because you end up using your phone a lot. It will drain your battery, and you need a backup battery. This wasn't a purchase, but I cannot recommend this enough. If you haven't done it, go to Art Academy. It's so fun. I drew Anger from, what is it called? Inside Out? In and Out? Inside Out. Inside Out? Yeah. Anyways, I drew Anger. And the fun thing about this is that, like, one, you get to learn how to draw a character, and then two, the person that's teaching you, the artist, they were then giving me like history about the movie and just like behind the scenes like facts and stuff, which I love that stuff. I love the behind the scenes. Like, I watch those all the time. I think they're so fascinating. It doesn't kill the magic for me. It just makes me appreciate the artistry of it that much more. But one of the things that he had said about it is that Joy was actually going to be the only one that had that like fuzzy kind of look to her. You know how she kind of looks like she's like made of terry cloth or something? Apparently that's actually really expensive to do. And Joy was originally going to be the only character that had that. But then I guess the director or somebody was like, no, I love it. Do it to all of them. And so that's why they all kind of look like that. Anyways, I cannot recommend it enough. They supply the paper, they supply a pencil. You get to sit down in some air conditioning for a little while. I think it's like half an hour, and then you get to draw a character. And I love doing this. I've done him, I've done Scar, and honestly, I saw this online, and this is such a good idea. What I want to do moving forward is buy a book, bring the book with you, and then draw in the book, and then that way you have like a place where they're all kept, kind of like an autograph book, but your art book. And I love that idea. Apparently there's actually some books at Disneyland, which I, one, forgot to look for, two, didn't see, because I feel like if I saw it, it would have like jogged my memory of being like, oh yeah, I wanted to get that, because they sell some leather bound paper books at Disney right now. I've seen it like on TikTok and stuff. So anyways, sorry, my dog was dreaming and like moving really weird, and it made me worried for a second. But anyways, that is everything. That is my entire haul. I will have a pin haul very shortly, so make sure you subscribe and to catch that, and make sure you like this video and comment down below what was your favorite item, what's something that you're looking forward to purchasing on your next trip, what was your favorite thing that you did purchase on your last trip. So anyways, thanks again for hanging out, and I will see you next time. Bye.